When the United States rolled into Iraq in 2003, the mission narrative was clear: locate and secure Saddam Hussein's suspected stockpile of weapons of mass destruction. Those stockpiles never materialized, but that didn't mean troops walked into empty warehouses and abandoned palaces. Far from it. What soldiers actually discovered, inside bunkers, vaults, safe houses, and even underground chambers, painted a very different picture of Saddam's Iraq. These weren't the tools of a chemical apocalypse, but they were treasures in their own right: political, cultural, material, and sometimes outright bizarre. Some were seized and catalogued, some were handed to the new Iraqi authorities, and some simply became part of the long list of mysteries surrounding a dictator's secret empire. This is what was really found. The first surprise wasn't subtle. U.S. soldiers searching government buildings and Ba'ath Party facilities uncovered piles of gold bars, gold bricks, gold jewelry, and gold coins, sometimes stacked in crates, sometimes hidden in safes, sometimes simply lying in office closets. For a man who publicly enforced strict Islamic values, Saddam had an unexpected indulgence: private wine and liquor collections hidden inside his palaces. One of the most surprising finds for U.S. soldiers was a series of temperature-controlled cellars packed with French wine, Scotch whiskey, and brandy, some bottles decades old. Many troops in their after-action reports admitted that the discovery felt surreal: stepping into a dictator's private bar stocked with world-class vintages, while the city outside burned. Saddam never intended to be caught easily. Beneath many of his mansions, U.S. units discovered complex tunnel networks, some reinforced with steel, some connecting to sewer systems, some ending in hidden exit doors, disguised as rock, shrubbery, or concrete walls. Inside these tunnels, soldiers found oxygen tanks, emergency power supplies, pre-packed rations, communications gear, medical kits, cash bundles. These weren't crude escape routes, they were fully prepared bolt holes designed for long-term hiding. One tunnel beneath a Tikrit palace reportedly stretched for nearly a mile. In the palaces themselves, troops found extravagance bordering on parody. Everything was imported or custom-made: gold-plated bathroom fixtures, crystal chandeliers, French furniture, Italian marble flooring, private theaters, indoor pools, tiger and lion cages, and even custom rifles engraved with Saddam's portrait. To the soldiers walking through these gilded halls after days in the desert, the contrast was staggering. Not everything hidden away was physical wealth. Inside Ba'ath Party headquarters and several palaces, soldiers uncovered massive collections of Hitler biographies, Stalin writings, propaganda films, and ideological manuals. Even stranger were the recordings: thousands of hours of speeches Saddam gave to officials that were intended only for internal political indoctrination. The material gave intelligence analysts insight into Saddam's worldview, paranoia, and leadership style. In one bunker, soldiers found over 2,000 videotapes, many labeled only with dates, containing private meetings, interrogations, and regime negotiations. Although they didn't find chemical stockpiles, soldiers did uncover a range of hidden weaponry Saddam wasn't supposed to have: surface-to-air missile systems, guided anti-armor weapons, prohibited artillery shells, high-end explosives, foreign-manufactured rifles, and experimental rocket components. Some were hidden in schools, farms, irrigation stations, and even mosques. These finds confirmed something important: the regime had been violating multiple United Nations agreements for years, even if it wasn't producing the weapons the world expected. When people say there were no weapons of mass destruction, it's technically true, but it misses the bigger point. What U.S. troops actually found offers a rare, unfiltered look at what a dictatorship looks like from the inside: wealth hoarded while the country starved, culture stolen for personal collection, escape plans for a leader who expected betrayal, weapons hidden even during inspections, luxuries that contradicted the propaganda, and secrets buried beneath palaces. These discoveries didn't justify the war, but they did reveal the reality of a ruler who lived in a different universe than his people. These discoveries didn't justify the war, but they did reveal the reality of a ruler who lived in a different universe than his people.